What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Parker Goes Carnivore. I'm your host, Ryan Parker, and this is week 3 of January 2022, carnivore diet style. Oh, we got a lot of amazing things to talk about today, so let's just jump right on into it. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Week 3 carnivore diet. Yes. Oh, I am feeling good. And I hope you guys are too. If you're just finding me now, welcome to the show. I have been doing carnivore diet where I've only been eating meat products for the last year and 3 weeks. And it has been life-changing shit, let me tell you. So if you want to go back and watch my interview I talked about the carnivore diet and how that changed my whole life last year. And then I'm just going to be doing weekly weigh-ins and just talking about how the week goes and what I ate and what I did for mental health and what I did for workouts. And hopefully I can inspire somebody to do the same thing that I've been doing or something similar that works for them. Let's talk about the week. It's been an amazing week. I finished my 72-hour fast, and oh boy, that was pretty eye-opening stuff, guys. Let me tell you. Little hint, I did not expect the results on the scale that I actually received. I was actually kind of disappointed. Not disappointed, but you can't always trust the scale. We'll definitely dive into that once I talk about the diet. Some pretty interesting outcome. But I'm very glad that I did the fast. I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about my body and how it works. And I'm pretty excited to share all the results with you. I went on another dirt bike ride over the weekend. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I did a little over 40 miles at Hollister Hills, California, mostly single track. I felt great, had a ton of energy. I could have ridden more, which is wild. And feeling really good. And it's just been a really positive week overall. There really hasn't been too many gripes or any issues with cravings or alcohol or bad food or sugar. Everything's just been pretty much game on. I went to a football party over the weekend at my buddy's house. We had a great barbecue. Derek Mox absolutely slayed the beef brisket. He had a full packer, like 12, 13 pounds, and it was so good. It's just been a really positive week, and I'm really looking forward to hopping on the scale and seeing how I did. So let's talk about the diet this week. I did that 72-hour fast that ended on Friday, and it ended Thursday, and I broke my fast with some bone broth and a little bit of collagen. And then after I broke my fast with that, I had an 18-ounce ribeye and 3 eggs. And boy, it tasted so good. I was thrilled to be eating again, but really, I could have gone longer, easily. I had a little bit of struggle on the second day with some lightheadedness. I just needed to adjust my electrolytes. I was not drinking enough salt, basically. And so I upped the salt game. And bam, I had my energy, my blood sugar was good, I was monitoring it the whole time, I felt on fire, like in a good way. Like my brain was just functioning at its highest level it's been in a very long time. I went and had a big workout over at Beast Fitness on a fast, in the middle of the fast. I was really concerned about my energy. No, I was crushing it. I had a really phenomenal workout and no issues, which was really surprising. Because I am fat adapted, like I've talked about, my body's just roaring. It was just a big furnace and it was burning. I had plenty of fat to burn and it was just using it. And really glad that I did that fast, and I'm planning on doing that fast at least once a month now with the group. It really helped to have a group setting where everybody's just chatting about, everything, and helping each other when they're having some hunger issues or energy level issues or whatever the case may be. Having that support system is really important to achieving that 72-hour fast. So I'm really looking forward to the next one. Let's see. Once I broke my fast, it was pretty much game on the next day, because I had a strip loin, I had some beef sticks and some hard-boiled eggs. But then I went out to a really nice dinner out in San Francisco called the Foreign Cinema. And I mean, I had steak tartare, I had pork chops, I had shrimp cocktail, I had oysters, charcuterie board. I mean, it was so good. Just a picture perfect meal out. And yes, I was eating stuff I shouldn't have been, like the seasonings, or I'm sure, I did ask them to cook it in butter, but I don't know if they really did. They could have just cooked it in oil. I sure hope not. I scraped the greens off the top. I was pretty strict. I tried my best to just stick to the diet as best I could. So yeah, that was Friday night. Super delicious meal. Saturday, I got my brand new butcher box. Check this monster out. Lots of good meats in here. Restocked my freezer, and I'll be good for another month at least, maybe even a month and a half. I got a lot of meat in the freezer right now, so it's time to get busy. I had this beautiful heart-shaped sirloin cap. If you don't know what a sirloin cap is, it's basically a sirloin steak with the fat cap still on it. It's or a Brazilian steak. There's another term for it, but the name escapes me now. I'll throw it up on the screen. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite sirloin because it has fat on it, right? And that's what I'm about. So yeah, that was really good. And that was basically about it for the food, Still doing the butter coffee in the morning with the collagen when I wasn't fasting. It was only black coffee when I was. Bone broth after I work out. That's a staple. And I had some bacon and eggs in there. Just keeping it pretty much the same, which I've done all month already, and pretty much all last year. So really good. Butcher Box did have a deal on ground beef, so I'll be eating a lot of ground beef over the next couple weeks. I think I got 20 pounds of it for, I don't even know. It was pretty cheap. I think it was like $100 or something. I'll be having a lot of ground beef with poached eggs on top. It's one of my favorite meals other than steak and eggs. Let's see. So for my workouts, did my Beast Fitness personal training. I did my yoga with Kira Michelle, 60 minutes. I did go for an awesome epic dirt bike ride on Saturday. It was 40 some odd miles, burned like 3,800 calories, felt great. That was really awesome. And what was really cool is I wasn't hungover the next day. It was a Friday night and we went out to that really nice foreign cinema restaurant out in the city, and everybody was drinking. I just kept it cool. I just had my water and I enjoyed it. That way when I woke up on Saturday to go ride, I was ready to go. I was crystal clear. I wasn't foggy headed at all, and I was ready to go. So that was really awesome. And then I had a great another Beast Fitness workout on Monday, and then I'm starting to practice the bagpipes a lot more. And it's so funny, when I practice bagpipes, it registers as outdoor bike on my Fitbit for some reason. Maybe that's just because my breathing's so much, and it does. My heart rate gets up to like 110 sometimes when I'm playing bagpipes because I'm blowing so hard and using so much muscle. So that's cool. Had a couple good bagpipe sessions. Got a couple good workouts in there. All right, so let's talk about the scale. Excuse my little dog here. We have to go in for a little procedure after this, so she's on some pain meds right now, or some sedatives to chill her out. So anyways, she's gonna be chilling on my lap. Good girl. So yeah, let's talk about the scale and my weight. I did that 72-hour fast, and I had a pretty decent loss last week. Guess what? I gained pounds. I gained weight. off of this fast. Probably because I was drinking so much salt water. But I was like, everybody else lost a ton of weight, but it made sense because they were not on the carnivore diet like I am. They had a lot of fluff to lose, right? I had nothing, you know? And so when I gained that weight of all that water weight, what I noticed was the scale's body fat percentage. While I didn't lose any pounds, I lost almost 2% body fat. And while I was bummed at first, then I realized the body fat is like, oh my gosh, I'm 26.9% now. Holy moly, I've never been that low before in my whole life ever since taking on this journey. And so that was really, really cool to see. And I'm curious to see how long it takes for the scale to catch up as far as the pounds down. But I mean, my body is definitely responding to that fast very well. I gained a bunch of muscle doing those workouts and feeding myself properly after, with the ribeye and with the collagen and the bone broth. I really feel it made a huge difference, and it's gonna pay its dividends. I know it's gonna pay its dividends for sure. So I'm really looking forward to that. But nevertheless, let's get on the scale and see how I did this past week. So beginning of last week, well, let's start off. So beginning of last year, I was 316.1 pounds. Last week, 248.4 or 5, excuse me, and 28.1% body fat. This week, 252. So look at that. I gained 3.5 pounds, but 26.9% body fat. That makes me happy, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. So yeah, look at that. That's the scale for this week. Let's check out some body images and see how the progress is going down on that, which is, I can see it already. Hopefully you can too. Here's all my photos and my turnaround on the catwalk. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. I hope something struck a chord with you and maybe lit you up a little bit on the inside on this little week that I've had. So there you have it. What a great week. Looking forward to continuing this momentum next week. Hopefully something struck a chord with somebody out there, and I hope I can inspire somebody to make some small changes for themselves so they can make themselves a better person overall. I'm trying to achieve optimal health here, and while still having a good balance to life. So yeah, love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, go ahead and hit like. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave those down below. And of course, if you want to follow me on this journey, go ahead and hit subscribe. Love you guys. Take care. Have a beautiful week, and I will check you out next week.